thought it'd be useful for you all to know about crystals, because often your energy can feel flat, especially if you've had a bad day at work, if you're worried about something, and your energy can feel quite low. And remember I said previously in the course that some people have said to me over the years they cannot connect and feel the spirit guides and angels and felt like they've left them, so that they're on their own. They're not, but if your aura is like foggy, if your aura's thick because you're worrying about things, you're anxious and all that, you're not going to feel the connection. Now, that is why I quite like using a pendulum, and everybody will encourage to use a pendulum, because using a pendulum, you can then bring the energy in, and it helps to almost do healing on yourself. It flushes you through, and it gets you a connection. But remember with the mind balance, and remember the tingling feeling that you did on session 1, about, you know, if they're giving you encouragement or they're giving you a warning. If your aura feels a bit sticky, if your aura feels a bit low, you're not going to get that connection. So one of the really good ways of helping yourself lift your vibration up, keeping your energy good, is to use a crystal. Now, there are loads of crystals and that you can get, and my favourite one is called the Master Quartz, and it's the clear quartz one, so it's like clear, see-through. Now, the clear quartz is the king of crystals in the sense that it can change its vibration to either, you know, go higher, so like to do with amethyst or intuition, or lower to help you relax, to the smoky quartz. So if you haven't got a lot of money and you only want to get one crystal, and by the way, these are big ones, because I do crystal healing and that, I use the big ones, but you can get little ones, and you can do like I've got like an amethyst around my throat. You can use crystals in jewellery, and I think I've even got amethyst earrings, yes I have. So crystals are brilliant to help you lift your energy up. So the Master Quartz, which is the clear quartz, some people, if you look on the sites and that to buy it, they'll say a large clear point. You know, there's very rare people call it a Master Quartz and that, but it is a Master Quartz, this one. Now, by the way, the clouded one, you see it's cloudy, that's female energy, if you want to get more scientific, shall we say, and the female energy brings in more intuition. So if you wanted to meditate, if you want to then, you know, lift your vibration up and be more intuitive and less logical, you pick a female one. If you want to then have ideas and you want to be a bit more logical, you have the male. So that's the male and that's the female. So the male helps you to be logical if you've got to have ideas and that, and it'll help you, you know, if you've got to stay focused, if you've got to go to a job interview, or you've got a lot of work to do and you've got to be logical and you've got to be like switched on, if you know what I mean, mentally. Whereas if you want to relax and you want to be intuitive, then you'd have the female. Now you can get some, I'm just going to lean forward, that have both got a girl and a boy in them. If you can see, the top is clear, I don't know if you can see that very well, and the bottom is cloudy. So the bottom is female and the top is male. And that's quite a useful one to have, because it can do a bit of both. And all of us need to be a little bit intuitive, you know, but also we need to be logical if we're working or driving the car or doing something like that. So we need a balance of both. So those are useful for you to have. And you can stick them in your pocket, stick them in your bra. You can have them, you know, where you do your meditation, and they will help to cleanse your energy a little bit more and lift your vibration up. Now, if you want to be very intuitive, if there's a particular corner that you do your meditation, you then can use an amethyst. I mean, most people know what amethyst looks like, don't they? An amethyst cluster like that is really good for you to place, leaning forward again, placing your pendulum on there to help charge it. And these clusters and that are really pretty to have in the room and that. And there is like amethyst wand. So the amethyst will lift your vibration, be more intuitive, so you can connect more to your angels and spirit guides and get ideas. Now, I would not put this in your bedroom. I would not put it next to your bed. And I've said previously, if you're meditating and you've got a special corner in your bedroom, you know, where you do meditation, fine, put them in that corner. But if need be, if it's a big, massive chunk, maybe move it out while you sleep and bring it back in again while you do your meditation. You know, because if you have this by your bed, your spirit guides and angels and your higher self, your soul, will be you'd be working all the time and you won't be relaxing. So, you know, ideally don't have this next to your bed. I know some spiritual, books and all that, and crystal books say, oh, put an amethyst by your bed. That's fine for people that aren't woke or not awake, shall we say, to spiritual energy. But like you're doing the psychic course and working more with spirit guides and angels, you're going to be bringing more energy in, you know, so they're going to be more talkative to you. Whereas other people that aren't particularly spiritual, this would be good because it'll help bring in their relatives, you know, and help to comfort them and what have you. But for us that work with spirit already, this would be working, not relaxing. And remember me said, when you go to sleep, go to bed, not only do you relax, you sleep, but so do your spirit guides. Okay? Then another one to do with love, which I think nearly everybody knows about, is rose quartz. So rose quartz is lovely to make you feel loved. So if you're feeling vulnerable or anything like that, it's really lovely to have a rose quartz. And a rose quartz will make you feel safe. So people that feel unsure, they feel a bit insecure, they feel a bit nervous, they're worrying about what other people think, a rose quartz is lovely because that energy will go into your auric field. So if you're feeling vulnerable or a bit scared, that's quite good to help you feel loved, help you feel relaxed, and help you feel safe. Now that one I would put by your bed. But if you're sleeping and you can feel this love around you, that's lovely. That's really nice because it'll help you have a deeper sleep and you'll feel a lot better in yourself. And if need be, again, put it in your pocket. You know, wear a bracelet. Put in your bra for us girls. Times loads of my students have them in the bra and what have you. You know, and loads of the boys and that, the men, they put them in pockets. Now, ideally with crystals, if you can, put them in the left-hand pocket, the left-hand side of your bra, or if you're wearing a bracelet on the left hand, because with crystal energy it comes in the left-hand side and out the right-hand side. So that's really good, you know, to make it more powerful. Now, if you wanted, I don't know, if you go around to see a relative or somebody, you know, that's feeling a little bit sad, or if somebody's died or something like that, and you want to help them, if you wear it on your right, like the crystal bracelet, you're giving it out to that person. So the left is about receiving and the right is about giving. Now, another one that I like, that's lovely and relaxing, is Smoky Quartz. Can you see that? See, it's a little bit darker, you know. And Smoky Quartz does tend to be a little bit more expensive because it's a bit, not so much rarer, but it's a lot older. Because all of these, by the way, started from the clear quartz. And when it's, you know, it's then evolved and over thousands of years, it then goes into the rose quartz one. It'll then go into amethyst. That's why sometimes you then get, and then you've got citrine, you then get ametrine. You've probably heard where they're changing between the two. Yeah. So, and then you've got Smoky Quartz, which is the oldest one. But Smoky Quartz is really good at grounding. Now, some spiritual people that work a lot with the angels, they're very angelic, they have loads of fairy energy and angel energy in that. They find that some of the heavier crystals, now I don't mean heavy in weight, I mean heavy in vibration. Like you've got jet, you've got obsidian, you've got hematite. You know, you've got tourmaline, and by the way, tourmaline, you've got to be careful. It's like a piece of coal and it absorbs so much negative energy, which is good for clearing, but if you're not careful, unless you cleanse it properly, that negative energy absorbed, it will then overload into the room or into yourself, so be careful with tourmaline. But that's why a lot of spiritual people that are angelic, you know, work with the angels and the fairies, you know, and we work a lot with spirit, prefer Smoky Quartz. Because of its vibration, it will lift off any negative energy. So the Smoky Quartz is really pretty and really good. You've then got Citrine. Now Citrine is lovely because it helps you if you've lost your mojo, if you feel a bit flat, if you feel a bit serious, and you've forgotten how to laugh and you've forgotten how to have fun. Citrine brings in sunshine. It brings in a feeling of lifting your energy, so you feel more excitable and more, not like that, but just you know, and it gives you a bit of hope and it gives you a bit of lift. So Citrine is lovely. You've probably seen that a lot of people use Citrine to bring in abundance. Now abundance doesn't mean necessarily lots of money. If you like cats, you might end up with loads of stray cats, you know, but it will bring in abundance of wealth or abundance of health or something like that, you know. And with the spirit guides and angels, they don't often give you money per se. They may give you a tax rebate, or there may be that somebody's going to pay you some money they've forgotten to pay you, or you've forgotten about, or they bring in abundance in other ways. So it's not literally giving you some money per se, it may be an exchange and all that. So Citrine is a good one to have. So if you go somewhere a little bit nervous, and you say if you went for an interview and you're a bit nervous, you need to be intuitive, you need to be relaxed, and you need to feel safe. So what I would do is I'd have these three. So you'd have Smoky Quartz to keep you nice and relaxed. You have the Rose Quartz to make you feel loved, to make you feel safe. And then you'd have the Amethyst to keep you intuitive, to get you ideas, so you know what to say when you're then doing the interview, won't you? Yeah? Or if you've only got one crystal, then you get the King, the Master Quartz. And he will do everything because he can change his vibration. You know, I'm saying he because of course you've got the female, which is the clear one at the, you know, sorry, the cloudy one at the top there. You'll find that he can lift his vibration up or lower the vibration to whatever you want, and that's the Master Quartz, the clear quartz one. Now another one, I mean, I've got loads of favourites. I absolutely love crystals. I love teaching crystals. I love healing crystals. I love wearing crystals. Oh, and by the way, if ever you have any jewellery, ideally, if it is crystal jewellery like these, you're best to have silver, because silver will lift the vibration. Some people have crystal jewellery that is in gold, which is fine, it looks pretty, but the thing is with gold, it's more grounding. So if you're not careful, it can be conflicting with the crystal. So if, say, you had gold, you know, and you put an amethyst in it, the amethyst is going to go wee like that, and then the gold's going to be very grounding and bring it down and go, ooh, so it can be a little bit unstable. So if you've got any crystal jewellery, ideally it needs to be silver, not gold. All right. And then another favourite that I'm using nearly all of my healing treatments, I have in most of my rooms and that around the house, is a Selenite. Now that is a great, we call this one Grandad because he's a big chunk like that there. Can you see? I mean, it's quite delicate, but it flakes off. Now you would not put Selenite in water because he'll dissolve it. But Selenite is good at bringing the angels in, bringing in the fairies. It's also really good at transmuting negative energy. And I've got a Selenite wand there, which is really good. And if ever you buy a wand, and you may not have been trained in crystal healing, which of course you won't be able to do it on clients and that unless you're qualified, but if you do have a wand, any of these wands here like that, you must make sure that the point goes downwards towards your feet. You don't want it going up towards your neck because it might inadvertently create like a hole in your auric field, so it always goes down. Yeah, so that Selenite is really good at transmuting negative energy. But the other thing I like about Selenite, it helps with emotions, because many people's emotions, you know, affect their moods, affect their health, affect their friends, affect their family. You know, if anybody's feeling guilty about something, if anybody's feeling angry about something, they're allowing that emotion to eat away at them, if you like, in the mind, creating negative energy. You know, and that's not going to help you. So with these crystals, they are amazing. They can help with your spiritual work. They can help you meditate. They can help you, you know, connect to your angels and spirit guides. So I hope you found this useful, and take care and look after yourselves.